Hello. Okay, so this is like part two of the new moon. After we did the new moon ritual last night, I got to thinking about the energies that we talked about and how that was going to impact us over the next 4 weeks and very likely longer than that. So I sat down and I kind of wrote some notes here that I wanted to talk to you about. And we've got some exercises going on, and it'll be kind of fun. So the the new moon in Taurus, with the ram's horn in Aries, and with the addition of Uranus and Saturn in the night sky, the energy coming from the moon and planet placements is going to be one of chaos and rebellion, unexpected and unpleasant change, and disruptions. What I suggested was giving you cautions to think about before you act and speak, and that isolation, loneliness, and pessimism, and even depression is possible. Well, that's a really crummy month. Um, we've come off a hard month before, and we're going into this one. And if we're looking at all of those things, isolation, depression, that's not good. So I've been sitting with this for, at this point, 24 hours. And I kind of would like to address how we respond to energies that surround us. We all have an etheric energy body that surrounds us. Now, most people call it their personal space or their personal circle. And when somebody approaches into that area of you, it makes you uncomfortable. So last night, after we did the class on salves, my granddaughter came up to me, and she's taller than I am, which isn't a real hard thing to do. But she wanted to meet my eyes, and so what she did was she bent down this way. Well, she was at just about the edge of my energy with her feet, and when she bent down like this, when I turned around to see her, she was right here in my face. Totally startled me. And so my knee-jerk reaction was to jump back and scream. I knew she was there. I just didn't realize she had bent to be so close. And that was a reaction from fear. That was a fear response. Now, I am not afraid of my 12-year-old granddaughter. But because I wasn't prepared for her, that's how I responded. It is, you can feel energy. And so what we're going to do is a little bit of an exercise here. Now, what I've got in my hands are two magnets, all right? And sometimes you take the magnets and they come right together. If you turn one of the magnets and you put them together, they push off each other. And that is that's what energy feels like, is the pushing off of these magnets. So what I would like you to do is, I want you to feel your energy, okay? So rub your hands real fast until they're warm. And then take them apart and bring your hands together until you feel that push off like from a magnet. Okay? You there? Now, people have different sized energy. And so you may have your hands much closer than I'd have mine, or you may have your hands much further apart. You have the ability to expand or contract that energy. All right? So what I want you to do is focus on that energy in your hands and make it bigger. And what's going to happen is your hands are going to be pushed out because the energy is so much bigger. Okay? Now, stop making it bigger. This bigger is confidence and love. That's the kind of response that makes your energy get bigger, is confidence and love. Now what I want you to do is try to contract your hands. You're contracting your energy. Now for me, that's a harder thing to do. It's real easy for me to get as big as a beach ball. Getting it smaller for me is a little bit more difficult. But you'll find that your hands do get closer. Okay, now we're doing this consciously. We also do it subconsciously and unconsciously as a response to external stimulus. All right, make your energy ball bigger now. Go back out to the biggest size. Okay, now visualize that the air inside of this ball is pink. Pink signifies love. And so now you have this energy ball of pink love that I want you to just throw to somebody that you know. Okay, and you just showered them with love from your energy. Okay, so I'm got the notes, but I'm not using them all here. When we live and respond in confidence, our energy gets bigger. When we live and respond in fear or worry, our energy gets smaller for most folks. And it is, you tend to lose confidence and become a little bit more insecure when you are doing the responding in fear. So let me give you something to think about. When somebody comes to me and I am going to respond in fear, like my granddaughter did yesterday, generally what I do is I push my energy out, because that is more, to me, protection. If I bring my energy in very close to my body, then what can happen is that fear, the energy that is creating that fear, can get closer and closer and closer, and my personal circle is smaller. So instead what I do is I push it out so that energy stays further away from me, which then helps me to be more confident and more loving. I've been told by a great many people that I have big energy to start with. So sometimes my energy can go out like really far. And it is, I've had people walk into the shop and say to me, "What's the matter with you?" And because I just walked in the door and I can't feel your energy. So what's going on? And usually it's when I'm tired or have had some emotionally draining issue. I went to lunch with a lady. Actually, we met at the restaurant a while back, and they had put me around the corner, and she couldn't see me from the door. But she told the person, "I'm here to meet a friend, and I know she's here because I can feel her energy." And she could feel that from the door of the restaurant without even seeing me. So when you are responding in fear, you're hiding. When you're responding with love and you're responding with confidence, you're owning your own power. So as all of this stuff that's coming to us with this energy from this new moon, with the energy from the health crisis that we are currently experiencing, don't respond with fear. Respond with confidence and love. I know I'm doing the best that I can. I know that I am taking care of the people that I love. I know that the decisions that I'm making are ones that are positioning me for the best that I can do. It is, I should have paid notes instead of actually sentences. Surrounding the world with love. When you are sending love out and making your decisions from love, you are affecting everybody that comes around you. And people will see that and they will start doing the same. And then what we're going to find is we're going to get better a little bit faster, and we're going to come out of it at the best possible way that we can. And, you know, if when you think about it, occasionally send some of those little pink balls of loving energy out to your friends, your family, to strangers who are sick, and even to the earth, and we're going to do okay. I hope that this gives you a different perspective. I'd had, I didn't like the way that I felt at the end of talking about that energy that was coming. And we don't have to give in to that energy. We can stand firm in our own power and affect a change that will astonish the world. So let's do that. Let's send out love and send out prosperity and everything that we can hope for. So don't let hope go. Hope is what keeps us alive and what keeps us moving forward. This is Lynn Madajan from Madajan's Herbals. And today I'm looking at the grace part of the grit and grace. Thank you for letting me talk to you, and I will again answer any questions that came up as soon as I post this. Thank you for allowing me into your lives and into your homes. You take care and stay healthy and safe with grit and grace. Bye-bye.